There's a term that I want to give you at this point.
Tahan teile anda ühe termini täna hommikul.
Although Zion is not necessarily set apart in the book of Genesis,
Ja kuigi esimese Moosese raamatus SIION ei ole nagu eraldatud,
in the, of course, the early chapters, you see that man was set by God, sovereignly set by God in the garden.
sa näed, et Jumal oli suveräänselt paigutanud inimese Eedenisse, aeda.
Everybody's tracking with me when I say that, correct?
Kõik olete kaasas minuga, eks?
It's interesting that a lot of people have looked for the garden or tried to locate it for many, many years.
Väga huvitav on see, et palju aastaid inimesed on püüdnud seda aia asukohta määrata.
Are you amazed that no one has ever found it?
Oled sa hämmingus, et keegi ei ole seda iial üles leidnud?
Why couldn't they find it?
Miks nad seda üles ei leia?
Because it's an order rather than a place.
Sellepärast, et see on pigem kord kui koht.
Think about it.
Mõtle sellele.
See, what man did was violate the order of God.
Mida inimene tegi, oli see, et ta eksis Jumala korra vastu.
The order of God was that he would live on earth in a paradise state.
Jumala kord oli see, et inimene elab maa peal nagu sellises paradiisi olukorras.
But what he turned it into was a wilderness.
Aga mida inimene tegi sellest nagu kõrbe?
The only reason that it became a wilderness was because he turned himself into a wilderness.
Aga põhjus, miks ta tegi sellest kõrbe, oli see, et ta ise oli saanud kõrbeks.
Now here's a principle.
Ja printsiip on see.
Whatever is manifesting outside of you
mis iganes on manifesteerumas nagu sinust väljaspool,
is simply a representation of what is inside of you.
on põhimõtteliselt lihtsalt esindamas seda, mis sinu sees on toimumas.
You understand that?
Kas sa mõistad seda?
Okay. So, the term that I want to use
Nii et see termin, mida ma tahan kasutada,
is the word epicenter.
on epitsenter.
Whenever an earthquake takes place,
Kui toimub maavärin,
you usually look for the epicenter of that earthquake.
siis sa otsid nagu selle maavärina epitsentrit.
Divine purpose.
Jumaliku eesmärgi epitsenter on SIION.
That's what Zion is to the natural nation of Israel.
See on siis loomuliku Iisraeli epitsenter.
So let's bring it into the New Testament.
Aga toome selle Uude Testamenti.
Since we have come to Mount Zion,
Kuna meie oleme tulnud SIIOni mäe juurde,
we have come to a new Jerusalem
me oleme tulnud uue Jeruusalemma
or a
juurde
heavenly Jerusalem.
või taevase Jeruusalemma juurde.
So the epicenter then of divine purpose and activity,
Nii et jumaliku eesmärgi ja tegevuse epitsenter,
since it is new,
kuna see on uus,
since it is heavenly.
kuna see on taevane,
Now when I use this word heavenly, I do not mean as a noun. I'm talking about a descriptive word.
kui ma räägin taevasest, siis ma ei pea silmas nimisõna, vaid see on nagu kirjeldus. See on kirjeldav sõna.
It means that it is influenced by that which comes from the heavens.
See tähendab seda, et on mõjutatud selle poolt, mis tuleb taevastest.
So in the New Testament, Zion then,
Nii et siis Uues Testamendis SIION
once again, is the epicenter of divine purpose.
on jumaliku eesmärgi epitsenter.
Now this is what I equally know about Zion.
Ja see on ka, mida ma tean veel SIIOni kohta.
That in itself it possesses no intrinsic holiness.
Et iseenesest ta ei oma sisemist pühadust iseeneses,
But it is actually the people that God builds,
vaid see on tegelikult need inimesed, keda Jumal ehitab
and he installs his holiness into that people.
ja ta nagu annab või sisestab inimestesse selle pühaduse.
Let me give you a simple example here.
Las ma toon ühe lihtsa näite.
When God releases his righteousness,
Kui Jumal vabastab oma õiguse,
the correct response is faith.
siis õige vastus sellele on usk.
Is faith in his righteousness.
See on usk tema õigsusesse.
When God releases his holiness,
Kui Jumal vabastab oma pühaduse,
the correct response to that is obedience.
siis õige vastus või reaktsioon sellele on sõna kuulelikkus.
And so thus you have the working together actually. Faith, righteousness, is a standing before God. Therefore, it is a legal term.
nii et õigsus Jumala ees on siis nagu seaduslik olukord, seisus Jumala ees.
And the only thing that God requires is that we have faith in what he has done.
Ja ainus asi, mida Jumal meilt nõuab, on see, et meil on usku sellesse, mida tema on teinud.
Because that's why you come up with terms like justified by faith.
Sellepärast on siis toodud need sõnad, et õigeks mõistetud usu kaudu.
And therefore we are in right standing with God.
Ja sellepärast me nagu seisame õigena Jumala ees või meil on õige seisus Jumala ees.
But what holiness does is it deals with the internal character of a man.
Aga mida pühadus teeb, on see, et see puudutab inimese sisemist karakterit.
And as we respond to God's holiness,
ja kui me vastame Jumala pühadusele,
it releases obedience in us to God's desires.
Siis see vabastab meis nagu sõnakuulelikkuse Jumala igatsuste suhtes.
So this is what I'm talking about when I say that people in themselves do not have intrinsic holiness.
Sellepärast ma ütlen, et inimestes iseenestes ei ole sellist sisemist pühadust.
It is what God places in us.
See on see, mida Jumal paneb meie sisse.
Let me read a scripture here.
Loen kirjakoha.
Psalm 2 verse 6 says this. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion.
Salm 2:6. Aga mina olen seadnud oma kuninga SIIONile, oma pühale mäele.
I also want to give you Psalm 146 verse 10.
146 salm 10.
It said, the Lord shall reign forever, even thy God, O Zion, unto all generations, praise ye the Lord.
Issand on kuningas igavesti, sinu Jumal SIION põlvest põlve. Halleluuja.
And then in Psalm 78 verse 67 through 72.
Salm 78, 68.
Moreover, he refused the tabernacle of Joseph and chose not the tribe of Ephraim. Now it's important here to grab this.
Ta hülgas ka Joosepi telgi ega valinud Efraimi suguharu.
Now remembering history here.
Mäletate ajalugu siin?
Joseph was the 11th son of Jacob.
Joosep oli Jaakobi 11. poeg.
And as the order goes, Joseph was actually elevated from the 11th position to the first position.
Ja nii nagu järjekord oli, tegelikult Joosep tõsteti üles 11. kohalt esimesele kohale.
The two sons of Joseph, Ephraim and Manasseh.
Ja kaks Joosepi poega, Efraim ja Manasse.
They were actually adopted by Jacob before his death.
Said tegelikult Jaakobi poolt adopteeritud enne tema surma.
And so Joseph ends up with two portions in the inheritance.
Sellepärast Joosep sai pärandis kaks osa.
Because the firstborn son by law, Deuteronomy 21.
Sest 5. Moosese 21. peatüki põhjal esimene või esmasündinu
would always receive two portions.
Saab alati kaks osa.
Now, something else important
pärandis siis. Ja midagi on veel olulist.
It is amazing to me that Ephraim was elevated above Manasseh.
No, on huvitav, et Efraim sai Manassest ülespoole tõstetud.
When Joseph presented his sons to his father in Genesis 48.
Kui 1. Moosese 48 Joosep esitab oma kahte poega oma isale.
Remember, Jacob crossed his hands when he was blessing the boys.
Mäletad, Jaakob pani oma käed risti, kui ta neid poegasid õnnistas.
Put his right hand on Ephraim's head.
Pani oma parema käe Efraimi pea peale.
And his left hand on Manasseh's head.
Ja vasaku käe Manasse pea peale.
And Joseph wanted to correct his father.
Ja siis Joosep tahtis oma isa korrigeerida.
But though Jacob was basically about blind at that point.
Aga Jaakob oli sel ajal põhimõtteliselt pime.
Yet his spirit was not blind.
Aga tema vaim ei olnud pime.
And he knew exactly what he was doing.
Ja ta teadis täpselt, mida ta tegi.
So let's look at this scripture now from that light.
Et vaatame siis sellest lähtuvalt seda kirja kohta.
Joseph, who had firstborn portion.
Joosep, kellel oli esmasündinu osa.
Ephraim, who had firstborn portion.
Ja Efraim, kes sai esmasündinu osa.
And in this state the Lord said,
ja siin issand ütleb,
Moreover, he refused the tabernacle of Joseph
et ta hülgas ka Joosepi telgi
and chose not the tribe of Ephraim,
ega valinud Efraimi sugu,
but chose the tribe of Judah,
ent ta valis Juuda suguharu,
the Mount Zion which he loved.
SIIONi mäe, mida ta armastab.
And he built his sanctuary like high palaces,
Ja ta ehitas oma pühamu nagu taeva kõrguse,
like the earth which he hath established forever.
nagu ilmamaa, mille ta on rajanud igaveseks.
Now listen to the remainder of this. He
Kuule
chose David also his servant, and took him from the sheepfolds. From following the ewes, great and young, he brought him to feed Jacob his people and Israel his inheritance. So he fed them according to the integrity of his heart, and guided them by the skillfulness of his hand.
Ja ta valis oma sulase Taaveti, võttis tema ära lambataradest. Imetajate lammaste järelt ta tõi tema, et ta karjataks ta rahvast Jaakobit ja ta pärisosa Iisraeli. Ja Taavet karjatas neid südame laitmatuses ning juhtis neid osava käega.
Now what the Lord really wants us to understand out of this is that there is something that is called sovereign selection.
Ja issand tahab, et me mõistaksime lähtuvalt sellest, et on midagi, mida nimetatakse suveräänseks valikuks.
There are certain things that are sovereign, and then there are things which requires human participation.
On midagi või teatud asju, mis on suveräänsed, aga on teisi, mis nõuavad nagu inimosalust.
Here's the point that's sovereign.
Suveräänsuse juures on see.
God is the only one that can determine what hill he will establish his son upon.
Et issand on ainus, kes võib määrata selle mäe, kuhu tema oma poja kuningaks määrab.
Now, I think I want to again illustrate this.
Ma tahan seda veel kord illustreerida.
Okay, so come on, brother. Come. Let me have a chair here. In fact, let me take both. You get one chair while you're coming. Here's my son.
Siin on minu poeg.
All right. Now, I've given my son the command to sit in this chair.
Ma olen andnud oma pojale käsu istuda selle tooli peal.
But suppose my son decides he doesn't want to sit in that chair.
Aga oletame, et mu poeg on otsustanud, et ta ei taha selle tooli peal istuda.
And he decides within himself, no, I think I'll sit in this chair.
Ja ta otsustab ise, et ma lähen ja istun hoopis selle tooli peale.
But yet, my purpose for him,
aga minu eesmärk tema jaoks,
he finds it in this chair.
Selle eesmärgi ta leiab siit tooli pealt.
So if he ends up in this chair,
aga kui ta sinna läheb istuma,
what would you call that?
kuidas sa seda nimetaksid?
Okay, one said disobedience.
Üks
Anyone
ütles sõna
else?
kuulmatus, kes veel pakub?
You want to take a shot at it? Wrong choice, something that was destined for him, he misses.
Vale valik ja midagi, mis oli määratud ta jaoks, sellest jääb ilma.
Why does he miss it?
Miks ta sellest ilma jääb? Tal oli vabadus.
Are you hearing? Why does he miss it?
Miks ta sellest ilma jääb?
You see, as a father,
isana
I have the right to give an assignment.
On mul õigus anda ülesanne.
As a son,
pojana,
you see, if I don't give him a choice,
kui ma talle valikut ei anna,
he can never fully appreciate what I've assigned to him.
Siis ta kunagi ei hinda täielikult seda, mida ma talle nagu määranud olen.
You can never fully realize the privilege of your sonship
Sa kunagi ei mõista oma poja seisuse eesõigust,
unless there's the opportunity provided to refuse it.
Kui ei ole sulle antud võimalust sellest keelduda.
Let me say it another way.
Kas ma ütlen seda teisel viisil?
You can never comprehend light unless there is darkness to measure it by.
Sa kunagi ei suuda mõista või aru saada valgusest, kui sul ei ole pimedust, mille järgi seda mõõta.
How do you know the difference?
Kuidas sa vahet tead?
You're given contrasts to determine the difference.
Sul on antud nagu kontrast, et kindlaks teha see vahe või erinevus.
So if I say to my son,
kui ma ütlen oma pojale, et poeg,
this is Mount Zion.
See on SIIONi mägi.
This is the place of the free woman.
See on selle vaba naise paik.
This is New Jerusalem.
See on Uus Jeruusalemm.
Or I can say, son,
või ma võin öelda poeg.
This is Mount Sinai.
See on Siinai mägi.
There's all kinds of bondage over here.
Siin on igasugust orjust.
In fact, you will find Agar, the bound woman.
Tegelikult sa leiad siit Haagari selle orjanaise.
Now, you make the choice.
Ja nüüd sina tee valik.
Where you're going to live.
Kus sa tahad elada?
I've given you the option.
Ma olen andnud sulle valiku.
I'll make clear to you what would be the consequences of your choice.
Ma olen teinud selgeks sulle, mis on sinu valiku tagajärjed.
But I'm not going to make your choice for you.
Aga valikut ma sinu eest ei tee.
What have I just done for you?
Mida ma teinud olen sinu jaoks?
I've given you in a very concise manner Genesis chapter 2 and 3.
Ma olen andnud sulle nagu sellise, see on esimese Moosese 2 ja 3.
Because what the Bible reveals is that God placed the Adam in the right environment.
Sellepärast, et Piibel teeb väga selgeks, et Jumal asetas Aadama õigesse keskkonda.
And in this environment was everything necessary for him to thrive.
Ja selles keskkonnas oli kõik olemas, et ta võiks nagu olla heal järjel või õitseda.
Through his labor and joy, he would learn certain things about himself.
Oma töö ja rõõmu kaudu ta pidi õppima midagi enda kohta.
You see, it is only after Genesis 3 that there's labor and sorrow.
Ja alles peale Moosese siis 3. peatüki on nagu vaeva nägemine ja kurbus.
But prior to that,
aga enne seda,
all assignments
kõik ülesanded
was accompanied by great joy.
Neile pidi järgnema suur rõõm.
Let me put it this way.
Las ma ütlen seda nii.
If you understand the purpose by that which you're doing,
kui sa mõistad oma eesmärki selle kaudu, mida sa teed,
it will never be work another day in your life.
Siis see ei tähenda nagu ühtki päeva enam tööd.
And you will not get up dreading going to work.
Ja sa ei vea ennast nagu tööle hommikuti.
But when you understand the purpose behind the assignment,
aga kui sa mõistad seda eesmärki selle ülesande taga,
it is inclusive of labor,
selles on ka nagu vaeva nägemine,
but there's also joy with it.
aga selles on ka rõõm.
But if you choose the wrong mountain,
aga kui sa valid vale mäe,
and remember what's over here,
ja pead meeles, mis siin on,
there's freedom over here.
Siin on vabadus.
Remember what's over here.
Ja mäletad, mis siin on teise mäe juures.
There's bondage over here.
Siin on nagu orjust.
And while a man contemplates which mountain,
ja kui inimene mõtleb, milline mägi,
a sovereign God just simply backs away.
Siis suveräänne Jumal lihtsalt astub tagasi.
And let him make a choice.
Ja laseb temal teha valiku.
I mean, isn't that what happened in Genesis?
Kas see pole mitte see, mis esimese Moose raamatus juhtus 3. peatükis?
Did you see God anywhere interrupting what was going on?
Kas sa näed Jumalat kuskil sekkumas sellesse, mis toimus?
When the woman was entertaining, receiving the information that the serpent was giving.
Kui naine mõtiskles sellele informatsioonile, mida madu talle andis.
Do you see God anywhere say it?
Kas sa näed Jumalat siis seal kuskil niimoodi kõhatamas?
He had already given the word.
Ta oli juba andnud oma sõna.
There was no need for another word.
Ja enam ei olnud vaja uut sõna.
That one word had the ability to sustain them through the trial.
Sellel sõnal oli võime neid alal hoida läbi selle katsumuse.
So this is what I see in this hour.
Ja see on see, mida ma näen praegusel tunnil.
God has given us a word of where he has established his king.
Jumal on andnud meile sõna, kuhu ta on rajanud või seadnud oma kuninga.
He said, I have set my king upon my holy hill of Zion.
Ta ütleb, et ma olen seadnud oma kuninga minu pühale mäele SIIONile.
If the king is on Zion,
kui kuningas on SIIONi mäel,
and you want to encounter the king,
ja sa tahad kohtuda kuningaga,
are you going to go to Mount Sinai, or are you going to come over to Zion?
Kas sa lähed siis Siinai mäe või SIIONi mäe juurde?
If the king is on Zion, and you want to experience the king,
kui kuningas on SIIONi mäel ja sina tahad kogeda kuningat.
Because if the king is no longer in the tabernacle of Moses,
sest kui kuningas ei ole enam Moosese koguduse telgis,
but he's in the tabernacle of David,
vaid on Taaveti telgis,
would it not be just reasonable if you want to experience the king
siis kas poleks mitte mõistlik, kui sa tahad kogeda
to
kuningat,
go to where the king is?
minna sinna, kus kuningas on?
Let me say it in more modern terms.
Kas ma ütlen seda kaasaegsemal
If the
viisil?
king has forsaken the denominational systems
Kui kuningas on hüljanud denominatsioonilise süsteemi
and he set up something that has no beauty to it,
ja ta on seadnud midagi, millel ei ole nagu sellist ilu,
it's just a tent,
see on ainult üks telk,
but it contains the presence.
aga see sisaldab ligiolu.
Would you rather go and just sit in the denominational chair Sunday after Sunday after Sunday,
Kas
knowing the king is not there?
Kas sa siis läheksid pühapäeva järel istuma sinna denominatsiooni süsteemi, teades, et kuningat ei ole seal?
But my family's there.
Aga mu perekond on seal.
Yeah, I've learned everything there.
Ma olen kõike sealt õppinud,
Still doesn't matter.
aga ikka pole vahet.
If the king is not there,
Kui kuningat seal ei ole,
a citizen of Zion has no reason to be there.
siis SIIONi elanikul ei ole põhjust seal olla.
I remember my parents speaking to me when God first set me in the Pentecostal order.
Ma mäletan, kui mu vanemad rääkisid minuga, kui Jumal esmalt seadis mind nagu 4 pühi korda.
This is what they said to me.
Siis nad ütlesid mulle,
Every generation of our family has been Baptist.
meie perekonna kõik põlvkonnad on olnud baptistid.
Where do you get this Pentecostal nonsense from?
Kust sa saad siis selle 4 pühi nonsensi?
But see, this is what I realized.
Aga siis ma mõistsin seda.
My family had plenty of traditions of the elders.
Minu perekonnal oli hulgaliselt või küllaldaselt nende vanemate traditsioone
And traditions of men,
ja inimeste traditsioone,
which Jesus said has the
Kombeid.
ability to make the commandment of God of no effect.
mille kohta Jeesus ütles, et sellel on võime Jumala käsku teha tühiseks.
We had a culture of singing.
Meil on laulmise kultuur,
We had a culture of praying.
meil oli palvetamise kultuur,
We had a culture of economics.
meil oli kultuur, majanduse kultuur.
We had a culture of everything there.
Meil oli seal kõik igasugused kultuurid.
Here's the problem.
Aga probleem on see.
The ark was gone.
Laegas oli läinud.
You can have a culture established and no ark.
Sul võib olla üks rajatud kultuur, aga laegast ei ole.
We had a beautiful building,
Meil oli kaunis hoone,
nice instruments,
kenad instrumendid,
wonderful piano and organ, all the beauty, the windows, you know,
ilus klaver ja orel ja aknad,
the pews that the beautiful members sat on.
ilusad need kirikupingid, mille peal ilusad liikmed istusid.
In America, we call it being on the right side of the track.
Ameerikas me nimetame seda õigel pool rada olemiseks või.
You had everything that you would desire religiously.
Sul oli kõik, mida sa religioosselt võiksid igatseda.
This is what we had as Pentecostals.
4 pühilastena meil oli järgnev.
We had a broke down building.
Meil oli katkine hoone.
There was nothing beautiful or attractive about it.
Selles ei olnud mitte midagi ilusat või köitvat.
But when you came inside,
Aga kui sa sisse tulid,
the presence of the Lord was there.
siis issanda ligiolu oli seal.
So my parents wanted to know, why would you choose that over what you've always had?
Ja mu vanemad tahtsid teada, et miks sa valisid selle asemel, mis sul on alati olnud.
The question is, do you want something that is attractive but only religious?
Küsimus on selles, et kas sa tahad midagi, mis on nagu selline ahvatlev või köitev, aga on ainult religioosne?
Or do you want something that maybe at this moment is unattractive, but yet it contains the presence?
Või sa tahad seda, mis hetkel võib tunduda selline mitte pilku püüdev, aga selles on ligiolu.
Now this is my feeling.
See on minu tunne.
You would not be here
Sa ei oleks siin,
if you did not want the latter.
kui sa seda viimast ei tahaks.
the presence,
ligiolu
versus the thing that is acceptable.
versus siis see, mis on nagu vastuvõetav ja aktsepteeritav.
So when I look at what the Lord has said, I have set my king upon my holy hill of Zion.
Nii et kui ma vaatan seda, et issand ütleb, et ma olen seadnud oma kuninga pühale SIIONi mäele,
It would be equally reasonable to understand that if a king is there, this is also a governmental jurisdiction.
siis on mõistlik mõelda, et kui kuningas on seal, siis see on ka nagu valitsuse haldusala.
You see, Zion, this is what Isaiah said,
Jesaja ütleb nii,
that the law of the Lord would go forth from Zion.
et issanda seadus läheb välja SIIONist.
You see, only the king has the right or the authority to interpret and apply the laws in Zion.
Ainult kuningal on õigus tõlgendada ja ellu viia seadusi SIIONis.
Only the king has the right to legislate in Zion.
Ainult kuningal on õigus seadusandlusele SIIONis.
You see, when you break the word jurisdiction down, okay,
Kui sa nagu vaatad seda sõna või seadusandlus,
that's the word, jurisdiction.
see on see sõna, seadusandlus.
Now, I want to break this down.
Ma tahan seda nüüd tükkideks võtta.
It is juris plus diction.
See on nüüd siis jurist pluss diktsioon. Nojah.
I am sure that you have a court system in your country.
Ma olen kindel, et teie riigis on kohtusüsteem.
In our country, one that has a thorough knowledge of law is called a jurist.
See, kellel on selline lõplik või põhjalik arusaamine seadusest, teda nimetatakse juristiks.
It's like my son is a lawyer by profession,
Minu poeg on ameti poolest siis advokaat,
but he would not be considered a jurist yet
aga teda veel ei peeta juristiks,
because he's a young lawyer.
sest ta on noor advokaat.
But someone who becomes a judge
Aga keegi, kellest saab kohtunik,
is called a jurist
teda nimetatakse juristiks,
because now you have reached a certain level of maturity in your understanding of the law.
sellepärast, et nüüd sa oled jõudnud ühte sellisesse teatud küpsusesse oma arusaamisel seadusest
And how the law should be applied in each case.
ja kuidas seadust tuleb iga juhtumi korral rakendada.
So that's the jurist end. There's proficiency and knowledge, thorough knowledge in the law.
Nii et see on siis see jurist seal, sul on nagu seadusest selline põhjalik arusaamine.
But the second half of this word, diction,
Aga see teine sõna siis osa sellest sõnast
simply means that you have the right expression
tähendab lihtsalt seda, et sul on õige väljendus
in every situation.
igas olukorras.
So when the Lord says that Zion is the place of kingdom governmental jurisdiction,
Nii et kui issand ütleb, et SIIONi mägi on kuningriigi valitsuse siis jurisdiktsioon,
what he's giving us is two things.
siis sellega ta annab meile kaks asja.
Right understanding,
Õige arusaamise,
right expression.
õige väljenduse.
One more time.
Veel kord.
Right understanding
Õige arusaamine
produces right expression.
toob esile õige väljenduse.
That's what God is giving us.
See on see, mida Jumal annab
That's what you
meile.
experience in Zion.
Ja see on see, mida sa koged SIIONis.
So what the king then gives from Zion, from right understanding, right expression,
Nii et mida kuningas meile siis annab õiges arusaamises, õiges väljenduses,
is not suggestions,
need ei ole soovitused,
but he gives commands.
vaid ta annab käsud,
He gives decrees.
ta annab määrused.
And wherever a decree is,
Ja kus see määrus on,
a decree cannot be reversed.
seda ei saa ümber pöörata.
So this is what God has decreed.
Nii et Jumal on kuulutanud või deklareerinud seda,
I have set my king upon my holy hill of Zion.
et ma olen seadnud oma kuninga oma pühale mäele SIIONile.
This is what the king has decreed.
Ja kuningas on toonud esile selle määruse.
The Lord shall reign forever.
Issand valitseb igavesti.
Even thy God, O Zion.
sinu kuningas
unto
SIION
all generations.
kõigi põlvkondadele.
You see, these are decrees,
Need on need nagu määrused,
irrevocable statements.
ümberpööramatud kuulutused.
Now let's bring this to our lives personally.
Toome need nüüd oma isiklikku ellu.
Zion,
SIION,
what has God said about you?
mida Jumal on sinu kohta öelnud?
Do you know what he said about you?
Kas sa tead, mida ta on öelnud sinu kohta? We are kings and priests.
Oh, we're kings and priests. Okay, that's one
Me oleme
thing that he said
kuningad ja
about us.
preestrid, see on üks asi, mida ta on öelnud meie kohta.
We're sons.
Me oleme pojad,
We're seated with him.
istumas temaga koos. He has given us mandate to reign, rule.
To reign and to rule with him.
Valitseda koos temaga.
Where at?
Kus
Where are we-
kohas?
Where are we to reign and rule at?
Kus kohas me valitsema peame? On earth.
On earth.
Maa peal.
So at least you know what he said about you.
No vähemalt sa tead, mida ta on öelnud su kohta.
You know what's interesting? I've heard none of you say.
On huvitav, et ma ei ole ühtegi teist kuulnud ütlemas ühte asja.
And he said this about you as well.
Aga ta ütles seda ka sinu kohta.
I have given you all things that pertain to life and godliness.
Ma olen andnud teile kõik, mis on vajalik eluks ja Jumala kartuseks.
Here's something else he said about you.
See on midagi veel, mis ta on öelnud su kohta.
I took on your poverty in order that you could take on my wealth.
Ma olen võtnud sinu vaesuse, et sina saaks osa minu rikkusest.
But Steve, we live in Estonia.
Aga Steve, meie elame Eestis.
Doesn't matter that you live in Estonia.
Ei ole vahet, et sa elad Eestis.
I live in America.
Mina elan Ameerikas.
Same word applies.
Sama sõna kehtib.
Because once God released that word, downloaded that word out of the heavens,
Sellepärast, et kui Jumal vabastas selle sõna taevast,
that word applies to every citizen of Zion,
siis see sõna kehtib iga SIIONi kodaniku kohta.
irrespective of your geography.
Vaatamata sellele, mis on sinu geograafiline asukoht.
Because if it does not work in a place where there's great poverty,
Sest kui see ei toimi seal kohas, kus on palju vaesust,
it does not work at all.
siis see ei toimi üldse.
That's how you know it's the truth.
Selle tõttu sa tead, et see on tõde.
The integrity of the king is tied into everything that he says.
Kuninga tõelisus on seotud kõige sellega, mida ta ütleb.
Now, because of his decrees, listen to this.
Ja tema määruste tõttu.
In Psalm 9, verse 11, it says, sing praises to the Lord which dwelleth in Zion, declare among the people his doings.
Salm 9:12. Laulge kiitust Issandale, kes elab SIIONis. Kuulutage rahvaste seas tema tegusid.
What I have found is that because the Lord dwells in Zion and because he is enthroned there,
Ja ma olen leidnud, et kuna Issand elab SIIONis ja kuna ta troon on seal,
the language that is appropriate is praise.
siis see keel või keelekasutus, mis on sobiv, on kiitus.
The prophet Zephaniah spoke of a time when God would give us a pure lip.
Prohvet Sefania rääkis ajast, mil Issand annab meile puhtad huuled.
What we're talking about here is undefiled speech.
Millest me räägime siin on rüvetamatu kõne.
And what praise is when it is targeted to the king is undefiled speech.
Kui me siin räägime kiitusest Issanda suunas, siis see tähendab rüvetamatu kõne.
You see, what Adam became in his expression after Genesis 3 was defilement.
See, milliseks Aadam kujunes oma kõnes peale Moosese, esimese Moosese 3. peatüki, oli siis ta nagu rüvetus.
Because his experience as he's walking here in earth
Sest tema kogemus siin maa peal käies
is no longer from a pure position, but a corrupt position.
ei ole enam sellest puhtast olukorrast, vaid langenud olukorrast.
And so what he would speak as a fact of life
See, mida tema rääkis kui nagu fakti elust või inimkogemusest,
had very little to do with the truth.
siis sellel oli väga vähe pistmist tõega.
Let me give you an example.
Las ma toon näite.
You get up, you rise up early in the morning from a night's sleep.
Sa ärkad hommikul vara öisest unest.
And maybe you have been riding a nightmare all night long.
Ja võib-olla sa oled näinud halbu unenägu terve öö.
And you get up the next day.
Ja järgmine päev tõused üles.
You say, oh my God, this is going to be a difficult day.
Ja sa ütled, et nüüd tuleb raske päev.
Why is it difficult?
Miks see raske siis on?
Because what you said will create what you experience.
Sest see, mida sa räägid või ütled, loob selle, mida sa koged.
Now listen.
Kuula.
Everything you say creates.
Kõik see, mida sa räägid, loob.
Because every word that you speak
Sest iga sõna, mida sa räägid,
is seed.
On seeme.
Every word.
Iga sõna.
So what you must do is align yourself with truth.
Nii et mida sa pead tegema, on kohandama või joondama ennast tõega.
If I lived in a country like Estonia,
Kui ma elaksin riigis nagu Eesti,
every day I get up,
iga hommiku ma ärkan,
I look in the mirror and say, I'm the head, not the tail.
Vaataksin peeglisse ja ütleksin, et mina olen pea ja mitte saba.
I'm above only and not beneath.
Ma olen ainult peal ja mitte all.
I'm the lender and not the borrower.
Ma olen laenuandja, mitte laenaja.
That's what I would say every day.
See on see, mida ma ütleksin iga päev.
I would not be getting up saying, this is going to be a bad day.
Ma ei ärkaks ja ei ütleks, et see saab halb päev olema.
Because I rode that mare called a night all night long.
Selle tõttu, et mul olid halvad unenäod. Kuna ma ratsutasin märaga, kelle nimi oli öö.
You know what I would be saying about my children?
Ja tead, mida ma ütlen oma laste kohta?
All of my children shall be taught of the Lord.
Kõik minu lapsed on issanda poolt õpetatavad.
But you don't know what my children are doing.
Aga sa ei tea, mida minu lapsed teevad.
Doesn't matter what your children are doing.
Pole vahet, mida su lapsed teevad.
There's a word in your mouth that supersedes what they're doing.
On sõna sinu suus, mis on kaugem või ületab selle, mida nemad teevad.
It's called truth.
Seda nimetatakse tõeks.
I would get up and I would say, today I am the blessing that I was designed to be.
Ärkaksin ja ütleksin, et täna ma olen õnnistuseks või õnnistus see, kelleks mind on loodud, kelleks mind on kujundatud.
You see, these are simple things.
Need on lihtsad asjad.
But these are practical things that will determine what world you live in and out of.
Aga need on praktilised asjad, mis määravad kindlaks selle, millises maailmas ja millisest maailmast lähtuvalt sa elad.
So once again, why do we praise?
Nii et veel kord, miks me kiidame?
It's the only language that is appropriate for our position.
See on ainus keel, mis on sobiv meie positsioonile.
What are we going to talk about?
Millest me räägime?
In our praise.
Oma kiituses.
Because one generation shall declare his mighty works to another.
Sellepärast, et üks põlvkond kuulutab tema suuri tegusid teisele.
We're going to talk about his mighty works, correct?
Me räägime tema suurtest tegudest, eks?
We're going to talk about the things that are amazing.
Me räägime asjadest, mis on hämmastavad.
We're going to talk about God's marvelous exploits.
Me räägime Jumala imelistest tegudest, tema saavutustest.
Where can the conversation begin?
Kust võiks vestlus alata?
Right there at the place where it is greatly and most marvelous, and that's the cross.
Just seal, mis on suur ja mis on kõige imelisem ristist.
And then let's talk about his resurrection.
Ja siis räägime tema ülestõusmisest.
How that his sonship was fully affirmed in his resurrection.
Kuidas tema poja seisus täielikult kinnitati tema ülestõusmises.
See, let's talk about him first.
Räägime esmalt temast.
Well, let's keep him center.
Hoiame teda keskmes.
And then let's extend the chorus of praise.
Ja siis laiendame seda
Let's begin to talk to one another.
Kiitust ja räägime üksteisest.
Let's speak to one another about what we see him doing in each other.
Räägime sellest, mida me näeme teda tegemas teiste sees.
You see, this is what I will say. This is what you will hear me say when I come to Estonia.
See on see, mida te kuulete mind rääkimas, kui ma tulen Eestisse.
I see a body of mature sons arising.
Ma näen küpsete poegade ihu tõusmas üles.
I am not just looking at babies who are still desiring the sincere milk of the word.
Ma ei näe ainult mingisugused beebisid, kes igatsevad seda selget sõna piima.
And now you're growing some teeth and you're able to eat a little bit of bread.
Ja nüüd on vaikselt hambad kasvamas, veidike olete leiba võimelised sööma.
But this is what I see.
Aga see on see, mida ma näen.
Paul said the strong meat belongeth to those who are of full age.
Ja Paulus ütleb, et tugev liha kuulub neile, kes on täisealised.
I'm looking at people who are beginning to take some strong meat now.
Ma hakkan nägema inimesi, kes on valmis sööma veidi tugevat liha.
Because when I say to you, you must divorce the religious language. You must divorce the language of the system because that's corrupt and take on the pure lip.
Ja sellepärast ma ütlen, et sa pead nagu lahutama sellest religioossest sõnavarast, sest see on nagu korrumpeerunud.
All I'm saying is that it is time to prepare fully to manifest what God said was true.
Ja nüüd on aeg manifesteerida täielikult seda, mida Jumal on valmistanud, mis on tõde.
And it's simply not the manifestation of the Son, but it is the manifestation of the sons, plural, of God.
Ja see ei ole mitte ainult poja ainsuses manifesteerumine või ilmsiks tulemine, vaid poegade ilmsiks tulemine.
The reason that we know that this is truth
Põhjus, miks me teame, et see on tõde,
is because God has one son already set.
On see, et Jumalal on üks poeg, kes on juba seatud,
Met every qualification.
kes on täitnud kõik kvalifikatsioonid.
He's living proof that it is true.
Ta on elav tõend sellest, et see on tõde.
This is what I see every time when I see Jesus.
Ja see on see, mida ma näen iga kord, kui ma näen Jeesust.
I'm not just looking at a baby that was born.
Ma ei näe ainult beebit, kes sündis.
We acknowledge that he was born.
Me nõustume, et ta sündis.
Let me stretch you a moment here.
Aga las ma venitan teid veidi.
Why do you think people love Christmas so much?
Miks te arvate, miks inimesed armastavad jõule nii palju?
He's a baby.
Ja seal on beebiga on tegemist.
Everybody loves babies.
Kõik armastavad beebisid.
Why don't you hear people talk as much about the day when the father adopted him?
Miks inimesed ei räägi nii väga sellest päevast, mil isa võttis ta omaks?
As a full-grown son.
Täis kasvanud pojana.
You see, a baby is born,
Beebi sündis,
but a son is given.
aga poeg on antud.
What's the difference?
Mis vahe seal on?
30 years.
30 aastat.
We love to talk about the baby born.
Meile meeldib rääkida sellest beebist, kes sündis.
But let's get refocused.
Aga seame oma fookuse ümber uuesti.
Let's focus on the day when the father said, "This is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased."
Keskendume sellele, kui isa ütles, et see on minu armastatud poeg, kellest mul on hea meel.
You know what God was saying that day?
Tead, mida Jumal ütles sel päeval?
I can fully entrust the family business to this son.
Ma saan täielikult usaldada oma perekonna äri sellele pojale.
When you see this son, you see me.
Kui sa näed seda poega, sa näed mind.
When you hear this son, you hear me.
Kui sa kuuled seda poega, siis sa kuuled mind.
When this son functions, it is me functioning.
Kui see poeg toimib, siis mina olen toimimas.
Now, the creation is waiting on the manifestation of the sons.
Ja nüüd kogu loodu on ootamas poegade ilmsiks saamist.
You know what God really wants to say to the earth?
Tead, mida Jumal tahab öelda maale?
Stop worshiping my infancy.
Lõpetage minu nagu selle
Get your eyes upon my maturity.
lapse seisuse ülistamine ja seadke oma silmad minu küpsusele või minu täisealisusele.
And that is when you in the earth.
Ja see on see, kui teie maa peal.
You're the full embodiment. You're the full representation.
Te olete täielik ihu, täielik esindus.
So much so of me.
Minust nii väga või nii palju.
That I really don't even have to come back to the earth.
Et mina isegi ei pea tulema tagasi.
Because when the earth sees you,
Sest kui maa näeb sind,
they see me.
siis nad näevad mind.
When the earth hears you,
Kui maa kuuleb teid,
they hear me.
siis nad kuulevad mind.
When you function,
Kui teie toimite,
it's me.
siis see olen mina.
You see, this is not about just some little Christian experience.
See ei ole lihtsalt mingisugusest väiksest kristlikust kogemusest.
You were created in the image and likeness of God to give God representation in the earth.
Sind loodi Jumala kuju ja näo kohaselt selleks, et sa võiksid esindada Jumalat maa peal.
And all these concepts that we frame, if it doesn't have a reality in you, it is meaningless.
Ja kõik need kontseptsioonid, mida me kordame, kui sellel ei ole reaalsust või elu sinus, siis see on tähenduseta.
So if the king is reigning in Zion,
Nii et kui kuningas valitseb Siionis
if the king is not reigning in you,
ja kui kuningas ei valitse sinus,
it is meaningless.
siis see on tähenduseta.
You can take as many trips to the Middle East as you choose.
Sa võid nii palju reise käia Lähis-Idasse, kui tahad.
In Psalm 9, verse 13 and 14,
Salmis 9, salmid 13 ja 14.
the cry of the psalmist is, have mercy upon me, O Lord, consider my trouble, which I suffer of them that hate me. Thou that liftest me up from the gates of death, that I may show forth all thy praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in thy salvation.
9, 14 ja 15. Ole mulle armuline, Issand. Vaata mu viletsust, mis tuleb mu vihameestelt. Sina, kes mind ülendad surmaväravaist, et ma jutustaksin kõike su kiiduväärilisust. Siioni tütre väravais ja ilutseksin su abist.
What you will find as a picture in the gates of Zion
Mida sa leiad pildina siin Siioni väravates,
is a total contrast to the gates of death.
on täielik kontrast surmaväravatele.
Salvation flows out of Zion as a victorious force,
Pääste voolab välja Siionist kui üks võidukas jõud
and it breaks the powerful grip of death.
ja see murrab surmaväelise haarde.
What we call Zion today would be the gates to the apostellik.
See, mida me leiame Siionist täna, on väravad apostelliku.
Another way that you could look at this is Zion is the womb into the apostellik.
Teisisõnu, Siion on nagu üsk apostelliku.
It is actually the womb into singularity rather than duality.
See on üsk ainsuslikkusesse, mitte dualistlikkusse.
Let me simplify it.
Las ma
I
lihtsustan
don't want
seda.
you thinking in riddles.
Ma ei taha, et te mõistaksite seda kuidagi mõistatusena.
The first choice that man ever had to make when he was first on earth was what?
Esimene asi, mida inimene pidi mõistma, oli mis?
The first decision he had to make.
Esimene otsus, mida inimene pidi
What
tegema.
was it?
Mis
What was it?
otsus see oli?
What was it?
Choose life.
Whether he would choose life or choose death.
Kas ta valib elu või ta valib surma?
What did he choose?
Mille ta valis?
Death or no other expression would have operation on earth unless man gave it permission. Let me re-say that because this point is important.
Ma ütlen seda uuesti, sest see on oluline. Ja.
Adam was given dominion over the earth, correct?
Aadamale anti valitsus maa üle, on nii.
So at that point, whatever Adam said,
Nii et sel hetkel, mida iganes Aadam ütles,
that would be established upon the earth.
see rajati maa peal.
Whatever Adam gave really permission to,
Ja tegelikult millele siis sellega Aadam andis loa,
that is what would be permissible in the earth.
see sai lubatuks maa peal.
So what we see in Genesis 3
Nii et mida me näeme esimeses Moosese 3. peatükis,
is Adam is giving permission for death
on see, et Aadam andis loa surmale
to be on this earth.
olla siin maa peal.
Simple enough.
Kas see on piisavalt lihtne?
So what did Jesus, the last Adam, do then?
Aga mida siis tegi Jeesus, see viimane Aadam?
He gave permission for life
Tema andis loa elule,
to supersede death.
et see nagu oleks ületaks surma.
So when will the rest of Adam
Nii et millal see ülejäänud Aadam
become current with what is the truth?
saab ajakohaseks tõega?
How far shall I go with this?
Kui kaugele ma nüüd lähen sellega?
Let me take it one more notch.
Ühe sammu edasi.
Death has been masquerading upon planet Earth for the last 2,000 years as though it still has power.
Surm on maa peal viimased 2000 aastat pidanud maskeraadi, nagu tal oleks veel vägi siin maa peal.
This is what God wants us to understand, though.
Aga Jumal tahab, et me mõistaksime seda.
Jesus, Hebrews chapter 2, destroyed the one that used death.
Hebra 2, Jeesus hävitas selle,
He stepped into death and stepped out of it.
hävitas selle, kes kasutas surma. Ta astus surma ja ta astus sellest välja.
And he declared, I am he that liveth and was dead, but behold, I am alive forevermore.
Ja ta ütleb, et mina olen see, kes oli surnud, aga vaata, ma elan igavesti.
You see, here's the real issue for me.
Ja minu jaoks on tõeline küsimus see.
When you stop beating around the bush.
Kas me lõpetaks põõsastes vehkimise?
Here's the point. Are you embracing life?
Küsimus on selles, et kas sa oled omaks võtnud elu
as one that is eating from the tree of life?
Sellena, kes sööb elupuust.
Or are you continuing to eat from the tree of duality?
Või sa sööd siiamaani veel sellest kaksipidisest puust,
which is the knowledge of good and evil, duality.
Mis on hea ja kurja tundmise puu.
This is what I find about most of the church.
See on see, mida ma leian enamuse koguduse juures.
We're still eating from the wrong tree.
Me sööme ikka veel valest puust.
And therefore death continues in the earth.
Ja sellepärast on surm jätkuvalt maa peal.
But what God has given us the privilege to do in Zion
Aga mida Jumal on andnud meile eesõiguse teha
is
SIIONis,
forget about the gates of death.
on unustada surmaväravad.
Walk through the gates of Zion.
Ja kõndida läbi SIIONi väravate.
Experience the King
Kogeda kuningat,
that is set upon the holy hill of Zion.
kes on istunud SIIONi pühale mäele.
And refuse anything from another order.
Ja keelduda kõigest, mis tuleb mingisugusest teisest korrast.
That's what God is offering us in this hour.
See on see, mida Jumal on pakkumas meile sel tunnil.
Can you see why the adversary wants to keep people trapped in religion?
Kas sa näed, miks vaenlane püüab inimesi hoida lõksus selles religioonis?
Because religion at its best is an order of duality.
Sellepärast, et religioon oma parimas kujus on selle duaalsuse kord või.
All right, I'll give you an example.
Ma toon näite.
This is the reason I know it's duality. I know it's duality.
Ma tean, et see on duaalsus sel põhjusel.
Because when we pray,
Sest kui me palvetame,
oh God, please do something.
Jumal, palun tee midagi.
Lord, we need you down here.
Issand, me vajame sind siin all.
Does that sound like any prayers you've heard?
Kas see kõlab mõne palve moodi, mida sa kuulnud oled?
That's someone who really does not know their father.
See on keegi, kes ei tea tõeliselt oma isa.
Because the number one thing you're missing,
Sest esimene asi, millest sa mööda paned,
you're putting him up there
sa sead tema sinna ülesse
and you down here.
ja ennast siia alla.
And he's not separate from you anymore.
Aga ta ei ole lahus enam sinust.
He said that where I am,
Ta ütles, et seal, kus olen mina,
there you may be also.
võid ka sina olla.
If you're still thinking that he needs to do something,
Kui sa arvad ikka veel, et ta peab midagi tegema,
rather than you becoming into what he has done,
selle asemel, et sina saad sellesse, mida ta on juba teinud,
you're praying prayers from another season.
siis sa palvetad palveid teisest ajastust.
If you're still thinking like an orphan,
Kui sa mõtled ikka veel kui orb,
thinking that somehow you've got to come up with a scheme for your provision and protection,
et sa pead kuidagi hakkama saama mingisuguse plaani koostama selleks, et varustatud saada,
listen.
siis kuulab.
You're praying prayers from another season.
Sa palvetad palveid teisest ajajärgust,
That does not apply now.
mis enam ei kehti.
When the Lord challenged me with this,
Kui Issand mulle sellega väljakutse esitas,
I said, Lord, well, what in the world am I going to say in prayer then?
siis ma mõtlesin, et Issand, mida ma siis palves üldse ütlen.
If I stop praying like I got blind eyes and a tin cup in my hand,
Kui ma enam ei palveta selliseid palveid, nagu mu silmad oleks pimedad ja käes on selline plekkruus,
then what am I going to say?
siis mida ma üldse ütlen?
And this is what the Lord said to me.
Siis Issand ütles mulle,
Spend more time thanking me.
veeda rohkem aega mind tänades.
Because if you understand the difference in the old covenant and new covenant,
Sest kui sa mõistad vahet vana lepingu ja uue lepingu vahel,
one was anticipation,
siis üks oli ootus
the other is arrival.
Ja teine siis on saabumine.
Isaiah chapter 2 is anticipation.
Jesaja teine peatükk on ootus.
Hebrews 12 is arrival.
Siis ja Hebra 12 on kohale jõudmine.
Isaiah chapter 2.
Jesaja teine peatükk.
We'll come up
Me tuleme üles
into the mountain of the Lord.
issanda mäele.
But Hebrews chapter 12.
Aga Hebra 12.
You've already come.
Te olete juba tulnud.
Now if I'm still praying like I'm on my way, oh God, would you please lead us over there? Lord, come by here right now. We need some help, Jesus.
Me ei palveta, et issand, tule siia ja me vajame sinu abi.
We are praying from another season.
Me palvetame siis teises ajastus.
It sounds good.
See kõlab hästi,
Here's the challenge.
aga väljakutse on selles,
What kind of results are you getting?
milliseid tulemusi sa saad.
That's why God says, spend more time thanking me.
Sellepärast Jumal ütleb, et veeda rohkem aega mind tänades.
Because that is the language of a citizen of Zion.
Sest see on SIIONi kodaniku keel, SIIONi elaniku keel.